What is going on, YouTube? I'm Joe Donahue, and welcome to the third ever IROC Championship. We're here at Talledega Super Speedway. We've got 12 Porsche 911s. We're running throwback to what they used in the very first season of IROC, and our field is getting ready for a 7-lap race here today. It's going to be an exciting one, and I'm very pleased to be bringing it to you. So let's meet our field of drivers for IROC 3. We'll start off with Sonic Fan 1750. He was the winner of IROC 2, and he will be driving the blue car this year. The number 89, Sea Green for Matt Faust. He won the Coca-Cola Hot Wheels Racing Series Season 9. The Indy 500 winner this year, Brian LaFleur Jr., driving the navy blue number 19, and Max Renner in the red 15 for winning the championship in the IRA Brickles IndyCar Series. Starting 5th, Graham Riley. He won the T-Connectivity Cup Series. And starting 6th in the white number 48, it's Ian Perez from the Clean Coal Endurance Series Prototype class. The Prototype Challenge champion, Matt Tuck, will be driving the orange number 74 this season. And on his outside, the British Racing Green 007, James Pyark, the winner of SDP Back in the Day Cup Series Season 5. Jacob Cummings won the Coca-Cola Hot Wheels Racing Series Season 10 championship. Scott Sharp won the Substop Endurance Series championship this year. Kyler Boggs got in because he's been dedicated to most of the series that have run over the course of this past year. And David Land won the fan vote. He will be driving the purple number 91. Sorry about the way I sound. I've been a little under the weather recently, but that's not going to stop me from bringing you 7 laps of racing action here in Talledega as the green flag's waving and we're racing into turn number 1. Matt Faust tried to duck down into line with Brian and Sonic Fan, but it did not work out for him. Max Renner going to try to squeeze into 3rd place, and it will work there. Matt Faust gets left all alone out on the outside. Down the back straightaway for the first time, the 2 blue cars leading the way. Sonic Fan and Brian down through to turn number 3. Graham Riley's going to go up to the top side. Matt Tuck goes with him. So do a couple of guys. Yeah. It looks like Matt Tuck was almost in the wall up there. And he will not be in the wall, but he's making it 3 wide at the back of the pack. As Sonic Fan out of turn 4, coming down the stretch to the tri-oval for the first time. He is going to be the leader of the first lap of IROC 3 here at Talledega in the blue number 1. Sonic Fan picking up right where he left off. And he will continue to lead into turn 1, but will Brian have a run on him? No, it does not work. Max Renner's going to try to push into 2nd and try to get past Brian LaFleur Jr. It didn't work out. But we're still early in the running, and they're all going to play conservative until we get more towards the end of this race. Sonic Fan leading down the back straightaway. Still Brian trying to peek down the inside. Maybe he can try to make Sonic Fan slide up the racetrack through 3 and 4. See if it works for him. Here he comes. And here we go. Nothing's going to happen this time. We're all playing it way conservative. Let's go on board with Max Renner for say. So here we're on board with Max Renner. He's following Brian LaFleur Jr. down through the tri-oval. Look out his back end, and you see Ian Perez and a whole slew of Porsches behind him. Completing another lap. He's got 2 blue cars in front of him. He's going to try to get around them. See what happens here. Everybody checked up a little bit going into turn number 1. You can see how close Max Renner's getting to the rear end of Brian LaFleur Jr.'s car, but he's not going to make a move. Still playing it really conservative. So we've got 2 lines of racing going on now. Looks like Scott Sharp's leading the top side. And he's trying to make it work, trying to stay up with Sonic Fan, and he's kind of pulling it off, actually. Somehow managing to stay side by side with Brian LaFleur Jr. the whole way through the corner. We almost went 3 wide there. Ian Perez was getting a little antsy to get moving. Scott Sharp holding his own on the outside, and he takes over the race lead coming through the tri-oval. Scott Sharp leads for the first time. David Land went with him. Kyler Boggs and Jacob Cummings also there too. Scott Sharp Gonna see if he stays up top or slides down to the bottom of the racetrack. He stays up top for now, but Sonic Fan's got a lot of momentum on the inside, and Scott Sharp's not gonna slide down, and he loses his opportunity. It looks like Sonic Fan might be able to pull back and get the lead back from Scott Sharp. Although, off the corner, a lot of momentum for the outside line. Is it going to translate into turn 3? Let's see. Sonic Fan sliding up the inside, getting past David Land, and now he will slide past Scott Sharp, and Sonic Fan 1750 takes over the lead once more. Great run down the straight now for Sonic Fan to take over the lead once more, and we are now going to be approaching the halfway point of this one. Sonic Fan 1750 holds on to the lead for that. Brian LaFleur Jr. got to second. Max Renner holds third at the halfway point. Let's see what happens for the rest of this one. Oh, the field's getting all spaced out. Brian LaFleur Jr. jumped to the top side, and Max Renner gets past him. And, oh, LaFleur's like dropping hardcore right now. A whole slew of things going on down the back straightaway. Ian Perez. There's a red, white, and blue 3 wide for the lead right now. Max Renner drops off a little bit, but Ian Perez jumps up front, and Ian Perez takes over the lead. So with Ian Perez leading this lap, 2 laps remaining in the race. Yes, Sonic Fan on the outside's got a lot of momentum. It's going to try to get it back. James Pyrock pushing Sonic Fan. Matt Tuck behind Ian Perez. The 2 clean coal champions working together. Matt Faust behind them. Graham Riley also there on the inside line, and everybody else on the outside. And the inside line gets a predominant run. Matt Tuck jumps up top. And M Racing 89, Matt Faust jumps into second now. The back of the pack's kind of getting edgy with what they want to do. Ian Perez trying to cover the middle of the racetrack, trying to block both lanes, and instead he's going to get neither. He gets split. They're 3 wide. Matt Faust takes the lead. Ian Perez ducks into second in line, just barely holding off Graham Riley, who gets in behind Ian. As we come to the white flag, Matt Faust leading the sea green number 89 coming to the stripe. We got 1 to go. Ian Perez down on the inside. Matt Faust blocks him. Matt Tuck on the outside. Matt and Matt leading him through. The 74 and the 89. Matt Tuck on the outside. Matt Faust on the inside. Matt Tuck on the outside's losing time. Matt Faust gets up. Now he's going to have to watch. Is Ian Perez going to try to make a move? Is Matt Tuck still there? Matt Tuck has dropped off. So now Ian Perez jumps to the top side. And Graham Riley slides up right behind Matt Faust. James Pyrock trying to get down the inside of Graham Riley. That's surely going to take away from what he can do to Matt Faust. But James Pyrock might have a run. Here he comes on the bottom. Matt Faust going to try to have to hold off 4 lanes of traffic. Here comes James Pyrock on the inside. Crazy stuff. 3 wide behind him. But Matt Faust's holding off everybody fairly okay. Pyrock's going to try to squeeze underneath. Does he have time? Does he have a run? The answer is no, and the race is going to... Ooh, that was so close. Was Matt Faust the winner? No! By 11/100ths of a second on the outside, Ian Perez slid back up into first place and takes the win. An amazing performance by that white number 48. And he will be the victor of the first race in IROC 3. What an amazing run around the outside at the last second. And Ian Perez is going to be the winner of the first race here in IROC 3. Amazing stuff for him. And a big congratulations. That was a heck of an event to see happen right there. So, with this being the first race, championship standings are displayed on the screen, as we've only got one event under our belts, but we got 3 more to decide who's the champion at the end of it. So we're going to look forward to bringing those to you. We're going to be in Riverside, California next time. It's going to be a fun race. We're going to get road course racing in with these Porsches. Shout out to Ian Perez for the win today. Thanks for watching. Be sure to check out Race 2. We'll be at Riverside. We'll see you there next week.